Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4. Now as you can tell, I am still extremely ill. I'm really losing my voice, which is why this is going to be a truncated episode. It is not going to be as long as the other ones, but I still wanted to record and get an episode out. I also considered not recording because the high fever led to some... I'd like to blame it on the high fever at least. Some questionable decision-making in Crusader Kings 2, but as I am at the butt end of a war in this game, I think I will be okay. So now, where were we? We almost had enough military power to tech up, so we just gotta wait on that a little bit. Let's actually pop this up back up to speed 3 where we were. Manpower is pretty good. It's a little bit longer to get up to the max. Legitimacy is still really low. We got to work on that. We need to work on getting that prestige up and that legitimacy really high up, because the low legitimacy is what's going to be causing me problems. Let's see. I have some money to build some more stuff if I want. All right, a powerful faction within the Segem has made clear with their displeasure and dislike of Carve, whom they view as a foreigner, and that they have no understanding of the courtesy he wishes to rule. Their campaign is weak at his chance to assume power should our current king pass away. Ooh. Is that my current heir? Oh, this guy. That is the foreign heir. They knocked him down a peg. Oh, that wasn't even enough to get him up there. Let's see, where are we? Oh, it's not that bad. I'm at 20 and they're at 20. So I'd actually like to wait for a little bit more legitimacy before I burn more up into getting my my Polak heir into the rulership position. Got some professional unrest in Kirkland here. So let's we can leave that. Everything else is okay. That's the only one. 9 years. Ooh, Old Prussian. I didn't know there was an Old Prussian. I just thought it was all Prussian up here. And what's Riga? Riga's Prussian as well. So these guys are always going to be kind of pissy. Well, let's look at some construction. We got money flowing in now, which is good. And what was I working on before? I think I was doing... I was building the not constables, the temples, I think it was. Trying to get them in everywhere. So let's just keep going with that. Let's do 3 more. Get the tax income up. Now, how much is it going to be to get my tech? Oh, almost there. There we go. That should be enough. Alright, standardized pikes. Excellent. So now, what's the next one? The arquebus. So we'll have guns on the next one. More combat width, infantry shock. But now we have better troops for our infantry, I believe. So if I go here, they're all still Berdish infantry, but how would I go about it? Is it in military? Yeah, switch it up to Eastern Militia. Now, are these guys... Yeah, these guys all swapped out to Eastern Militia, so we're good there. It's going to take a little bit... They took a big morale hit doing that, but it's going to be fine. And like I said last time, I think what I'm going to try to do is, like, diplo-annex the rest of the Teutonic Order. I think I can do it where I can vassalize them and then absorb them into the Empire. I don't think I'll have to fight another war with them, which means the next target of my next war is going to be the Livonian Order. They have an ally, a truce with me until 1479, so that's 8 more years. You could tell that I'm... Sorry about that little interruption there. The game froze on me for just about a minute. I'm not sure why. This game's been remarkably stable for me. I've never had any problems with it before, but I did have a little freeze there. I thought my computer had frozen, which would have been a shame. But no, I just you know, exited out to the desktop and came back to the game, and everything was fine. But so we're good. We're good there. Really glad that I have the Eastern Militia there, because they are better than the old guys, the British infantry. So, and I think what I was talking about in the last episode was after getting military level 5, dumping my military points into the aristocratic ideas here, which is a great idea, I think. Getting that all the way up. Now, I don't know what I want for my next idea, though. What I was thinking is this one right here. Where is it? Missionary strength plus 3%. That is going to really help me when it comes time to start knocking away these Orthodox lands. And I was told that at 1500, the Protestant Reformation hits, which is, it's news to me. I've never played past like 1490 as of yet. I wanted this entire game to be, you know, me coming into it fresh. I didn't want to have all the preconceived notions and know what everything was going on when I did this series. So I don't know what's going to happen. I didn't know that was a thing that was going to happen in the game. Oh, France is already starting to turn into the big blue blob. That didn't take long. And surprisingly, Aragorn's carved out some nice sections of Castile. Castile is usually really powerful. And I was asked if I want to get the Poland can into space achievement, and I would love. I'm kind of a mild achievement whore. I do love to get my achievements, but I'm not, you know, gonna kill myself trying to get them. And that would require me to get all tech levels up to level 32, I believe it is. So, Stratiotod, what the hell? Okay, I am not going to be capable of pronouncing words I don't know in this state I'm in at this moment. This cavalry would get me, I would get at level 6, but it's going to be a while before I do that, because I am going to be putting my points into the other one, into ideas. Because I would like to get this stuff unlocked too. This one's going to be huge, and this one's going to be huge. Oh, that's all he could do, up to negative 41? Although, let's see, what's costing that? Was it war, declared war? Or those are going away. Aggressive expansion's the biggest thing that's going away. And historical arrival. So most of that's going to go away, but some of it's going to hang out. What I need to do is try to grab some claims in this area. So let's fabricate claim on this one. Should be perfectly fine doing that. I gotta watch Brandenburg here because they absorbed most of Pomerania, which makes me nervous. And I'm surprised Sweden took a cut out of Denmark there. Sweden is doing well too. They took a section out of Denmark and Norway right here. I know that Russia's going to be a problem for me. Once it forms, I know they're going to be a problem for me. And what I might want to do at some point is actually try playing as Russia, because I think that might be fun. I think that might be a fun area to start with, because there's lots of room out this way to expand into, and lots of neighbors over this way to attack. I think it could be really fun. Hopefully my voice isn't bad enough that you can't understand what I'm saying. I don't think it's that bad. Usually when I think my voice is bad, when I record it doesn't come off as bad as I think it is. I really wish I could start converting this stuff, but it's just not gonna fly. I don't have good... I could grab this guy and get the missionary strength up, but that would cost me a lot of money. It would cost me most of my income. Noble families were the bulwarks of power during these times. Assassination of a powerful house leader was seen as a critical blow to those families' fortunes. With the rise of religious strife, assassinations of rival religious nobles became increasingly common. So we can lose legitimacy or admin power. We're going to do admin power. Now, what are these guys? Polish Patriots. First Freedom Fighters. Independence for Kurland. Polish Patriots. I wonder what they're fighting for, because the Lithuanians aren't attacking them. They're not hostile towards me that I'm aware of. I have no idea what they're doing there. They've just been sitting there for a long time now. That's going plenty fast, right there. And we got a little bit more money. Ooh, I need a new advisor. You know what? This sucks. There are no level 1 advisors. Ugh. And if I was going to take a level 2 advisor, I would not want it to be this one. It's going to cost me, like... Okay, I think I'm just going to leave that blank for now. I know it's a bad idea in that it's going to be costing me the diplomatic power, but right now, I want to get my economy in order. And to get my economy in order, I need buildings. And to make buildings, I need money. And I don't want to... like, all of my income would go... If it was, you know, grabbing the missionary strength thing, then yeah, I would have taken it. But for basically nothing, something I don't really care about. Not nothing, you know, +2 diplomatic relations is not nothing, but it's not really something that I'm too terribly concerned with at the moment. Yeah, if you guys have watched, that was a good read. Interesting. Our emphasis on strong aristocracy, given the nobility, means to serve in the army. They are devoting more of their attention to military. One has published a treatise on military thought. Excellent. Nice. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you guys watched Crusader Kings 2, man, me recording while I was in this state during a major war was a bad idea. I made really poor decisions. I was just like watching the recording tick by, waiting to get to a decent time till I can end it. I was like, I don't want to record right now. I don't want to record. I just want this to end. I made some really poor decisions. It cost me a lot. All right, now we have nationalists over here. I don't want to drop all my money. I'm going to wait for that to go up higher. We have gained the conquest, cost us Bella against the Livonian order. Okay, excellent. Basically, I'm going to try to fabricate a ton of claims on the Livonian order, so when it comes time to go to war, I'll have all of those. Alright, we'll do this one. Excellent. Now, I should probably build a navy before I go to war, because I'm going to need to get to this place. Or at least try to. And I can't cross the strait with them blockading it. So maybe it's time to build some heavy ships. I only had light ships before because I used them for, you know, to boost trade power. But if I'm going to be trying to wrest control of the seas, you know, this is an inland sea, so I could just build the cheaper a bunch of cheap galleys. That might be something. Truces, I should probably get rid of most of these. Most of these I don't really care about right now. Still bummed I don't have a better advisor to throw in here. Now, what should we do with the admin power? I'm not going to be able to go to war for a couple more years, so should we drop it into tech again? Need 760, so we're getting close. That would give me production efficiency of plus 10% and farm estates. This is only valid in provinces producing grain. So, any provinces that produce grain... is there a map mode that would show me? Grain, salt. I would be able to double the production in a couple of my provinces. A bunch of my provinces, actually. There's a lot of provinces that produce grain. I'm sure there's a map mode that would show that in here somewhere, but... Coalition, religion, culture, unrest, colonial... What does the colonial map mode do? Oh, trade winds. I forgot the trade winds existed. I remember seeing about them at one point, but completely forgot they were there. Colonial regions. Climate, winter, accepted culture. Wait, did I just see it? Trade good map mode. There we go. So, okay. That guy got knocked down again. One of the Habsburgs is now the heir. Okay. Where's Poland? Oh, they're basically tied with a bunch of people. So why don't we just actually... There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces. I would get to double the production. That seems worth it to me. Oh, and our temple's finished. What are we at now? Let's get up there. So why don't we wait till... Let's give it a little bit more time. Let's crank this up to speed 4, because we're not doing too much right now. It just has to get up to 760. I would really like that tech. I think that would be really good for me. This farm estate thing. What do I get for this one? Trade efficiency and trade range. I like that. I really like that. Now, I was talking about using and going into administrative ideas, so I wouldn't need to save up to get up to this at least, which is what I want. What's after that? So that's 400, 800, 1200, 1600. So that's I would need 1600 admin power to get up to the one I wanted. But I think that's a good idea. So if you guys have a different idea of what my next idea group should be, you just let me know. Right now, I'm leaning towards religious ideas, so that when I'm expanding out this way, I can easily convert the people that I conquer. If you guys have any other ideas of what I should grab, I know I'm not going to do another military idea, and there's not really a diplomatic one that I want right now. So that seems like the proper thing for me to do right here is to grab this religious idea group. And we're actually creeping up on 400 for military power, so that would give me income from vassals a little bit higher, and that hostile core creation cost on us is not really going to do me any good. It's just going to be more difficult for people to core my land after they take it. So if I lose a war, then they would have a harder time. So that's not going to give us too much. This one is, though. National manpower modifier of 25%, that's amazing. And that one's amazing, too. Extra diplomat, cost of reducing war exhaustion, and then, bam, military tech cost minus 10%. Love it. Oh, and we're high enough. So, yep, it's going to let me know. So let's do this. Excellent. Now, what's the next one? Noble Republic. And, oh, that'll unlock another idea group. And we have a national decision available. Make it a legal offense, punishable by burning at the stake to either own or produce a translation of the Holy Bible. Interesting. So, until the end of the game, I would have a national tax modifier of plus 2% and, ooh, missionary strength of plus 5%. Yeah, let's actually do that. Definitely. And now what we're going to do is build. Where are they? Why can't I build anything? I thought I would be able to do this. Oh, these are expensive. I thought this would just be a building up in here. No. 517 gold. Oh, we lost a military leader. So let's bring in a new one. Military, let's hire in a leader. Roll the die. Ooh, 3-1-2-1. That's not bad at all. I'm not used to having one that has points into every single category there. Let's do a little bit more building. We're going to keep our temples going. That tax modifier up. Oh, I ran out of admin power. So why don't we do something else? Build a dock. I can build marketplaces. New trade research is heretical. That popped up before. Lose a diplo power. So let's build a couple marketplaces here. We actually have this mostly already done. Alright, and I'm going to end this episode right here because I'm about to lose my voice entirely. So, if you have enjoyed this episode, I hope you have, please just drop me a like, leave me a comment right down below, and if you are interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.